Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to understand the Leetcode problem number 1888, right? So it's a minimum number of flips to make the binary string alternating. Okay, so very first, you have seen already the part one. This is the part two of this video, right? So this question saying that not the part one. This is a uh, medium question. There was a what do you call? There was a easy question, right? So we have already talked about the easy question. This is the medium level question. There is some change in the questions. That is why I'm saying this is part two. Okay, so don't we get confused and they'll try to understand. Okay, so let's try to understand. The very first, the thing we have given is we have given a string s, and you're allowed to perform two type of operation in any sequence. Either you will use this or this. The very first is saying that remove the character at the start of the string and append it to the end of the string. Then it is saying that pick any character s and flip its value. If its value is 0, it becomes 1, and vice versa. Then it is saying that return the minimum number of type 2 operations you need to perform uh, such that s becomes alternating, right? So the string is called alternating if no two adjacent characters are equal. For example, these are no alternating, these are called alternating, and this is not alternating. Okay, because two zero is coming together. Okay, so I hope you understand, but I'll suggest that you pause this video and go through the statement of the question is saying that. Okay, so very first the question saying that we have given this string, right? And this string we have given as an input string. Now try to understand the alternating patterns here. Okay, so let's suppose if we have given 1 1 1 and then we have 3 0, we have, right? Means this is what we have given as the input string, this is a binary string. Now the possibility is that we can either write, let's suppose in alternating way, we can say 0 1 0 1 0 1, right? So say this is pattern 1. Okay, the pattern 1. Pattern 2 is possible that you can write again, let's call 1 0 1 0 1 0, like that, either pattern 1 or pattern 2. Okay, so these are called alternating patterns, right? If this is the input we have given, and we can build these two patterns, right? Alternating patterns. Okay, so think that what we have given, right? This is our input string we have given, right? And this is our pattern 1 and pattern 2, right? So the thing is, we should understand the requirement, right? So requirement is saying that we can apply on the given string some operations are there. These are the operations that we will understand in the detail. Okay, let's try to understand here. Okay guys, I hope till now you have understand the question. It's not, it's fine. Let's understand in the simple steps. Let's start with the problem, and the input string we have given is, we were talking about that we have given 1 1 1 0 0 0. This is what we have given. Now let's understand the alternating patterns. Okay, so we'll say, okay, alternating pattern 1 will be what that we have talked about is 0 1 0 1 0 1, right? And pattern 2 alternative, we have seen that 1 0 1 0 1 0, that we are talking about, right? Let's say if we have given the input string was 1 1 1 0 0 0, then alternating pattern 1 be, this is our s we have given. Pattern 1, let's suppose I'm talking about is 0 1 0 1 0 1, right? Then pattern 2 we have given is 1 0 1 0 1 0, like that. Now if we understand this, right, why we have written together here is to check the mismatch, right? Let's try to understand the mismatch here. Okay, the very first, that if we check the comparison, right, let's talk about this one with this one, right? We'll start with this one. Okay, so if you see, there is a 0 is there, right? Here 0 is there, here 0 is there, here it is 0, here it is So this we will say there is a mismatch. Then there is a mismatch. So two mismatch is there. Okay, guys. So we found two mismatch, but rest of the thing we are okay. Okay. So here we can say we need minimum how many flips? We need flips is two. Minimum two flips we need that. But rotation can reduce the flips, right? If you understand this, right? Rotation can reduce the flip, correct? So let's try to see the rotation idea that I am talking about. Okay, let's say, so we know that, right, the rotation can reduce the flip, and so let's understand the rotation idea. Okay, what I'm talking about. Let's say that we have 1 1 1 0 0 0. Okay, if we can do the rotation means we'll keep 1 1 ahead, and all these consecutive 0 will be there, but the very first one will come here, right here. Now if we'll do the rotation again, it will come 1, then triple 0, then 1 1. Again if we'll do the rotation, the all these 3 0 will be here, 1 1 1 will be here, right? So each rotation moves the first character to the end, as we have rotate from here to at the end. So it became this one. Again we will rotate this end one in the last, and this one will go to last, and finally we'll build this one, right? I hope you understand, right? So each rotation moves the first character to the end, but checking all the rotation would cost how many? There is three characters, maybe many characters will be there, right? Okay, so what will happen, the we can say, but the checkings we can say, but the checking we can say, all rotation would cost what? It should cost O of n square. Think, right? I'm correct or not? I'm correct. Because if the given string is n number of string is there, we have to check all the strings, right? So we need a better trick. What will be the better trick? Think. Let's suppose that the main trick or the key trick we can say is double this string, right? Let's think. If the idea is to double the given string. Okay, how? Let's think. If s we have given, and this is we have seen like this, right? Now let's double it means it becomes s plus s, right? And it gives you what? 1 1 1 0 0 0. Again it will become what? 1 1 1 0 0 0, like this, right? So if we draw a rectangle window, right? So we'll say that this is 1 1 1 0 0 0, like this, right? So this is our window. So every rotation appears inside a double string, right? So, or this one we can say that, right? So let's try to understand here. Let's think that when we are going to check the value, right, each time we'll see like this, right? The next step will become what? It will move the one more character is there. Let's call what I'm trying to say. Let's say now we have 1 1 1, right? When we do the rotation, we know that we have 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0. It means this window now it will shift it from here and will say 110001 like this. Then we'll go with one more time, 1110001110000 like this. So here it will become what? One left will be there, 00001 will be there like this. Again we'll move ahead, right? We'll say okay, we have 1110001110000. Here only 00 will be left, right? 000, and there will be 111 like this, we can say. So we want to show you that these windows, how this window works, right? So each window represents the rotation of the string. Either I'm talking about this one, this one, this one, or this one. So these are the window that it represents the rotation of the string, right? Let's think or try to understand building the alternate target patterns, right? Let's try to understand. So I'll say let's build alternating patterns, we can say. Yeah, target patterns, target pattern. Okay, the very first, if we will draw the pattern of two endpoints, let's draw pattern of length, we can say length 2n, right? The very first pattern is pattern will be pattern 1 will be, let's call 0 1 0 1 0 1. We have to repeat this again, right? Means 0 1 0 1 0 1. This is the pattern 1 we are talking about. Okay, so we have already talked about. Yeah, let's talk about the pattern 2, and this will become, we have seen that 1 0 1 0 1 0, but it should be double. So 1 0 1 0 1 0. This is what we have to talk about, right? So we will compare each window with both patterns, right? So when we will compare each window with both patterns, right? So how we will do that, that we will understand. So basically next what we need to do, we will compare each window, we can say each window with both patterns that we have talked about here. Okay, let's think about the how we will approach that. So what we should do basically, if you know the sliding window, guys, sliding window, this is the thing that we will use. Let's try to understand. We have seen that we have 1 1 1 0 0 0. Again we have multiplied with we have to double it, so 1 1 1 0 0 0, we can say. So what we will do, we can take one pointer here, that is called left pointer, and here as a right pointer. This is what we do, or we draw the pointers, right? And we know that the window size is nothing but the given n, right? If the window size is n, because this is our window size from here to here, right? This is our window size. So this size we have given, right? Basically we want to say that the window size will look like this from here to here, right? From here to here, correct? We can say, means the left and the right we are talking about, correct? So next step is to think that what is our window, right? So according to the window, we should create the steps. Okay, let's think that if we have given 111 000 111 000. This we have given. What is up? What is upper left here, right? So we have seen the left is at here, at this position, right, and right is at this position. But no, our we should use the current window size n, and then we should draw. So let's think that the current window is, let's suppose, is our L here. So we'll take this one, and right will be here. Okay, like this. So we got the left and right. Okay, so next we'll move the window again. Similarly, means from here to here will be the window. So next time it will come the window here, where we will use the left at here, and the right will move to little bit ahead, right, like this. Then we'll move here, right, and we'll say left, and right will go here, like this. It will move, means it will keep moving ahead until we when we reach here. Let's suppose what I'm trying to say, when we'll go here, this 30 will be there, right, and 111 000. It means when our left reach to here, left, and right reach to here, right, I'm talking about this window. Okay, when we reach here, right, so we have seen that at each step we are talking about, right, each step we tackle mismatch. If there is mismatch, right, we have to a mismatch count we have to do, right. Let's suppose that you are when you are using the very first pattern, right, for the checking the window, right, let's think that. So I'm talking about the mismatch, right. Okay guys, mismatch counting, we can say mismatch counting. That will be better. Okay, so let's that we have a window, and the window we have talked about is 111 000, the very first window we are talking about. Okay, and the pattern that we are using is 010101, like this. So if we want to draw the mismatch, right, how will draw it? Let's think. The very first, it is mismatch, it is mismatch, it is mismatch, and it is mismatch. Here it's fine, right, here it's fine, and here it's fine. Can we say that? So total, how many mismatches there? Four we can say mismatches there. Now use with the same thing with the different patterns. Let's talk about till here. Okay, now we'll use the same thing. The given window we have is 111 000. Then we have pattern we have given is 101010, like this. Here we have seen that there is a mismatch at this place is there, then there is mismatch at this place, right, like that we have seen. Otherwise it's fine. So if we'll find the mismatch here, we'll say that okay, here mismatch count is, we'll say count 1, or yeah counting 1, or we can say not the count 1, we can say better to write difference. So there is a difference 1, here we found 4, here we found difference 2, we can say is 2, like that we had found. Now what we need to do, guys, you need to find the flips. How will you find the minimum between what? The diff 1 comma diff 2. Understand? Now you can easily find the flips. What the flips are there? It means you have to think how we can use a sliding window, and you will sliding window, you have to update it. So you have to remove the left element, right, and then you have to add a new r, right, means new uh, rvb you have to move. If you see here, what we are doing here, guys, when we are moving from here to here, from this step to this step, right, we are basically removing from left, and we are adding new r, we can say that. Okay, means new right, we can say, right? So we update the mismatch count dynamically, right? And so you have to count dynamically, and then you will find the difference one and difference two. Basically, if you talk about the algorithm, what you need to do, let's talk about the algo steps, right? This is the final algo that we are talking about, guys. Okay, let's understand the very first thing that I told you to double the string. Okay, if you double the string, how will you double? S plus s if you do. Then what you have? Then you need to build two alternating patterns, we can say, right? Patterns. When you find you build the two patterns, right? You need to, you can say, use sliding window, correct? You need to use sliding window. If you use the sliding window of size we have talked about is n, right? Then in fourth step we should tackle the mismatch, tackle, or better to write track track the mismatches. Okay, and at the last we can say take minimum. Okay, as it's called flips, right? This is what we have seen in both cases. If you see, if you use this, so time complexity will become O of n, as we have discussed, and a space complexity is also O of n, because we are just storing those values, right? So if you can do this, you can find the what you call the solution. Let's try to do on the coding we have given. Okay, so what we have given here, think. Very first, we have given string s, we have given, right? So from here, we will find the size, right? We'll say n is s dot length, we will say, we'll find the size. Then we have to find the string double. Then it is called, let's say, doubled, okay? Equal to s plus s. This is your double string, right? Now we need two things before finding the solution. That is called diff1 that we have talked about. We'll start from 0. This is a difference count from pattern 1, and difference count 2 we can say, which is also start from 0. So two things we have found. Next we'll find the int called result, and this is nothing but integer dot max value, right? Like this. Okay, so very first you have to write is int I will start from 0, and you need to go to till the doubled dot length, right? And I plus plus, or 2n you can say also, right? So char, we know that we have char, and that is called expected. So expected one we need, and this is we can get how, if I, same thing that we have done yesterday, is we will do like that. So if it is equal to 0, we will find the expected one. We'll say, okay, this is either 0, we will get, if it is some 0, otherwise give us 1, right? Then similarly, we'll find the char expected 2. What we will get? Let's say I mod 2 will say, if it is equal to divisible by 0, right? It means in this case we need 1, otherwise we need is 0. The same thing we will do in opposite one, right? Well, now we'll check the doubled doubled dot char at we need is I, which is not equal to expected. If it is not equal to expected one, it means what we need to do here, we have m1 space is there. So if the expected one, if it is not equal to the expected one, it means the diff 1 count is increasing. Otherwise, in the else condition we can say, or not else, we will write the if condition. Let's say if doubled dot char at I, if it is not equal to expected 2, it means what? Diff 2 plus plus will say. Okay, means why we are saying maybe the possibility is that it is getting changed, right? So those two things we will do. Diff 1, diff 2 we will increase if it is not matching. Now the thing is, if I is greater than equal to n, if we reach to the last, right? If I values, it is completing the window, right? Once it is completing a window, it means we will find the character what is previous we had. Previous character is doubled dot char at, and we'll say what is the value at I minus n. So you will find the value, the previous one. It means the same thing we have to expect previous expected on current expected we need to find, right? Means we'll say char and we'll say let's call this previous expected one. If it is equal to, let's call I minus n, and if this is having the what you call divisibility is 0, means the mode is we have to find like this, right? If it is equal to 0 means it is sum, right? It means what? We'll say okay, this will go 0, right? Or it will go 1. So this is the previous one, we'll say. Similarly, we'll write for the char previous expected 2 will be there, where we will say okay, we'll say same thing we'll do I minus n if it is on 2, if it is equal to 0, it means what we should do. Similarly, we'll say this will be 1, otherwise just opposite to the previous one, otherwise it will be 0. Correct? I don't think there is any doubt. Same thing we will do the previous this one. If the previous character is not equal to the previous expected one, we can say. If it is not, it means guys also diff 1 minus minus. Otherwise, in the else condition we'll do the same thing. If the previous not equal to previous expected 2, in that condition it's a diff 2 minus minus. So we'll find these two things. Once these two things is done, right guys, means we have checked in the window, then we'll come out of the window and we'll check the value. Okay, here we'll check, okay, if the value is I is greater than equal to n minus 1, if it is less than n minus 1, means result equal to math dot mean, and it should be result, and there should be math dot mean, and this is diff 1, this is diff2, like this. Okay, in that case we will find the minimum one. If we find the two difference, right, then we need, because we found the thing, right, then we'll come out of the uh, before returning to here, right, we should return the result, we can say, yeah, result, because it's minimum value, right? So find the minimum result. Okay, let me check here. Working fine, guys. Working fine for me. So what we have done here, if you see, the very first thing that we have done here is we have calculated the minimum. Right? If you find this doing, right, what happening? Okay, so very first what we have done, we have created the flips, right? And to find the flips, you need defense 1, defense 2, right? Then you will check over the what you call the complete double string, and you will find the expected 1, expected 2. Similarly, if the window is completed, you will check the next characters, right, in the previous one and previous 2 you will check, right? So the same thing you will find, and if you not find this one, you will do minus minus, and then you will know that the previous count and the next count will be there. You need the minimum one you need, and you will return the result. So that's all in this video, guys. In case you have any doubt, you can ping me in the comment box, and that's all I have in this video. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and let us know what you want to learn next in the comment below. And thank you for watching this video.